Hey, how's it going, everyone? It is your host and former PlushTuber, Catropolis, again for another video. Today, I want to be doing the top 10 best Sugar Rush PlushTubing videos that I've made back in the pandemic era of the early 2020s decade. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Episode 7, Mintizaki saves Crumbelina from choking on a cookie, uploaded on November 25th of 2020.
Crumbelina! Crumbelina, are you alright? Oh no! She's choking! She's choking! I'm gonna pat her back. Oh no, she doesn't sound good. Don't worry. I'm gonna help you, Crumbles.
It's funny to look back now, but I was pretty good at imitating the choking sounds for Crumbelina. And by the way, it was my original idea that I nicknamed Crumbelina Crumbles for short because it's aligned with the first half of her first name. So let's get on to video number 2. Episode 13, Gloyd forgets to flush the toilet and clogs it twice. Uploaded on December 16 of 2020.
I desperately have to go to the bathroom again. Oh yeah. That feels much good. Well, better go flush it down the toilet and wash my hands and get back to what I was doing.
That's gotta be one of the most hilarious ones I've ever made. 'Cause when Gloyd rushed to the bathroom, all you hear is just releasing a big brown cloud known as farting off screen. And you can hear Gloyd say, "Oh yeah, that feels so good." But honestly, that's how I feel when I am in the bathroom. Okay, never mind. Let's get on to number 3. Episode 20, Gloyd pranks on Vanellope and Taffeta with an invisible whoopee cushion, uploaded on January 17 of 2021.
I'm looking forward to see how the movie goes. I'm ready to sit and relax. Taffeta? Is that you? Taffeta? Ew, Taffeta! No, Vanellope, you did it! No, you did it!
I don't know how invisible whoopee cushions were made, but imaginatively that Gloyd had got it somewhere from an unknown source, but he had it within his possession and he put it under the couch where Vanellope and Taffeta were going to sit to enjoy their movie and get along again. But unfortunately, it set off the whoopee cushion, and Vanellope was blaming Taffeta, and Taffeta blamed Vanellope, and they start blaming each other nonstop. Well, now go to number 4. Episode 23, Fun Bun won't leave Rancis Peanut Butter Cup and Candlehead's Cupcake alone, uploaded on January 23rd of 2021.
Stop! I'm begging you! Help! This rabbit won't leave my peanut butter cup alone! Please, stop him! That's my beanie! My beloved beanie! My beloved candle! Stop! Leave my beanie alone!
I bet Fun Bun was probably just hungry to have a snack, and he thought that Rancis's peanut butter cup and Candlehead's candle cupcake beanie hat is so delicious that he insisted on taking a bite out of their hats, and poor Rancis and Candlehead just want to be left alone. And okay, now let's move to number 5. Episode 27, Gloyd's snakebug prank on Candlehead and Crumbelina, uploaded on January 30 of 2021.
My back is suddenly feeling something. And I feel like I'm being wrapped by something. Snake! Ah! Get this thing off of me! Get this thing off of me! The snake got crumbles.
Okay, everybody got a laugh at this one. Not because of Gloyd's laughing, but also just Crumbelina's reaction to a fake rubber toy snake that's wrapped around her body, and she just screams and flees. That's totally hilarious. Okay, moving on to number 6. Episode 28, Gloyd puts hot sauce in Minty's dinner, uploaded on January 31st of 2021.
I'm looking forward to having a taste of this stir fry. And hot It's not teriyaki. It's hot sauce.
Certainly that made you laugh because not only of Gloyd's mischievous laugh in the beginning of the clip, but also just Minty's reaction to her tongue burning because of the hot sauce that Gloyd put in her dinner. And she's just like screaming and scrambling everywhere, speaking kind of gibberish, and she's like, my tongue, my tongue, my tongue. That's definitely one of the most hilarious moments that I ever made. Okay, moving on to number 7. Episode 36. Adorabeezle uses up all the hot water and made Gloyd's shower icy cold. Uploaded on February 17 of 2021.
Time to step in the... It's cold! It's cold! It's cold! The water is cold! Adorabeezle! You used up all the hot water!
So what really happened was that right after Mintizaki was done taking her shower in the same bathtub that Adorabeezle was using, Gloyd wanted to go first next, but Adorabeezle already claimed it was her turn, so Gloyd had to wait for Adorabeezle to be done with her shower so that he can do his. But Adorabeezle intentionally used up all the hot water just out of revenge for all the pranks that he had pulled on her and her friends. So she took him by surprise, and Gloyd stepped into the shower, and it was so icy cold that he was freaking out, and Adorabeezle had this mischievous laugh, and she's like, that's what you get for pulling pranks on us. Now we're pulling pranks on you. Okay, now let's move on to number 8. Episode 37, My Sugar Rush Plushies Are Funny and Weird, uploaded on February 17, 2021.
Hello, everybody. and welcome back for another episode of excuse me, Wreck-It Ralph and Sugar Rush plushies. Oh, Taffeta, I can feel the vibration from your burp. Oh.
The intro with Vanellope burping and Rancis crouched behind Taffeta's back and she burps and he feels her burp vibrate marks the very, very first episode of the Sugar Rush Racers burping and belching at each other's faces. And I made up this personification because the scent that these plushies are made with, you can smell it from their faces. I mean, that's where the smell is emanating, is from their face. And I came up with this idea as like, maybe that's their burp and the smell of their breath that comes out of their mouth, which is totally their scent. Hence why I made them burp and belch. And okay, now move on to number 9. Episode 94. Gloyd is obsessed with his Taco Bell and his brown clouds. Uploaded December 12th of 2022. Taco Bell. Brown clouds. That was that one December night when Gloyd had a dream of him having Taco Bell in his sleep. And then he released a big, bad brown cloud that startled the whole neighborhood and set off car alarms and echoed through the hills. Pretty unrealistic. This is just an exaggerated make-believe that I created just for entertainment. Okay, moving on to number 10. Episode 95, Candlehead didn't like Gloyd releasing brown clouds and hogging the bathroom. Uploaded on January 16, 2023.
Thank you, Crumbelina. I gotta go so bad. Take the time you need, Gloyd.
Oh, thank you, Crumbelina. So that was the night when Gloyd had to use the bathroom so badly, and Candlehead apparently had to go too, and she couldn't hold it in much longer, but Gloyd was taking forever and forever on the bathroom. And Candlehead and Gloyd were just arguing, and then Crumbelina came out of the other bathroom and she intervened, and Candlehead was relieved that there's a bathroom available for her, and then Crumbelina was making sure that Gloyd takes the time he needs to feel better, and he released a big brown cloud behind the door in the process, and she giggled and laughed, and well, that's pretty much it for this video. So thank you all for tuning in. Feel free to subscribe, leave a like, and hit the bell so you never miss new videos that I upload. And once again, I am former PlushTuber Catropolis, and I will see you all next time for another video. Have a good day, good night, everybody.